Next time, I'm going to buy you a water bear aquarium.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
So water bears are tardigrades, right?
They're awesome.
That's kind of, is this brine shrimp? Is it the same or?
No, they're different, but they are like
they're algae
sturdy,
chomping microorganisms.
And they live forever. You find water bears that are millions of years old. There might be water bears on Mars.
Look up the pictures of the close-up of water bears because they're so cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but also look up the.
What? There's more. Oh, I mean, like
Google.
Just Google tardigrade.
Yeah, and images. And so they're really cool, but you don't see that.
Oh, yeah, because this is like a electron microscope.
Right, so that's a water bear. That's really
that's
cool.
What they look like.
Yeah.
See, I could buy that. That's on. That's an Etsy. I could buy that. No, all right.
No, so, I'm going to tell you right now. Just
don't buy tardigrades for your wife. Okay. So So Google's doing an app that's like a Tamagotchi.
No, Google's doing a phone add-on that has live.
They're actually live.
Yes. Because they wanted to do something that was just so different. Nobody would have thought of it. Well, maybe because nobody did it. Maybe that's the reason you should not do it.
Is this Project Ara? Is this an Ara module?
Yes. It's the follow-on. It felt like the Onion to me.
It doesn't seem real. Here's an early mock-up of the tardigrade module that would snap onto your phone. I mean, they are microscopic, so they don't take up a lot of room.
So are they trying to show off their camera lenses? Or, I mean, it's cool that you could see a really small creature through your phone. I don't know.
So, okay, I get it. So you do see them close up.
Oh, I see. I didn't get that.
Thanks to science.
Science.
Okay, so it has like a built-in microscope.
That's cool.
I think there's a PETA fight coming.
Over tardigrades? Really?
Oh,
no, these things live.
You can't torture a tardigrade.
Yeah,
but that is nice because so you're saying if I got one on my phone, it would last longer than the phone. Right?
Possibly.
What does it
get a
feed on?
goldfish, they die.
What does it eat?
I don't know what their actual lifespan is. I just know that you can freeze them, you can do crazy things to them, and you thaw them out. Like they've thawed out chunks of like ice that have had tardigrades living in them, or not living, but like frozen in them, and they revive them after like hundreds of thousands of years.
Yeah, like brine shrimp. But they're not brine shrimp. I got it. From VentureBee. Before Google canceled Ara in August 2016, an avalanche of module proposals had poured in from outside developers. Over 1,000 of those, there were at least 100 credible submissions that Google was going to pursue, including the water bear aquarium. When Google shut the tardigrade program down, quote, we were literally like a week away from connecting the optics stack to the app. It was like all working. It was one of the few things you couldn't possibly ship a phone with. There was no way Apple was going to produce a phone that did that. It would have worked.
It's April Fools, right? They just
early April Fools.
March Fools.
I think this is actually pretty cool.
The technology is neat. I mean, because imagine having a super powerful microscope. I don't know if that's what, I know that this is an aquarium concept, but if you could turn a phone into a super powerful microscope. Think about like disease identification in like third world countries. That could be super cool.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, really, these phones are so powerful, and the ability to add stuff, that would be the real promise of Project Ara. It wasn't going to be a consumer product. That's the real problem.
So I put up how to care for tardigrades at the bottom of the Google section.
Oh, finally.
They suck out juices from moss, algae, and they eat nematodes.
Oh, good. I have a real nematode problem.
Plankton.
Oh, look at their X-ray radiation. These are the cockroaches of the microbiology world.
Levels of X-ray radiation 1,000 times the lethal human dose. They can sustain. They can sustain it. They don't. They can't be.
They
killed
can survive boiling and
alcohol. Vacuum.
What temperature does alcohol boil at?
Space.
Okay, Google.
This is the module basically. How
alcohol?
How can you kill a tardigrade?
A lot, 173 degrees.
Oh, it's hot. Well, it's less than water, but it's still pretty hot.